Hey guys, Sauce Mandela here, coming back at you with a deck profile that I took to YCS Chicago this past weekend, Pendulum Magicians. This is a more different build from Pendulum Magicians. This is the Yuga combo build. A bunch of people in the Midwest area was thinking about it, so I decided to take it to the YCS for myself. Made my own little spin on it. So overall, I did X3 at the event. Lost to BA, unfortunately, because Effects Engrave happened. I don't even know. Lost to Orcus, Yuga build, and then I lost another match I forgot in time, which is unfortunate. But enough of all that. Let's just go ahead and get into the deck profile. We got our tokens, field centers, no matter what. This is a sexy bitch. And the first cards are pretty standard. 3 Harmonizing Magician. This is the best magician you have. Just summoning it from the deck enables all the combos, and yeah, that's pretty much it. 3 Wisdom Dude, Wisdom Mind Magician, just pretty standard, really good. And it's pretty much the 3 of Magicians. Everything else we're playing is 3 Curtain Raiser, 3 Cerberus, 1 Jackal. A lot of people play 2 Jackal. I only like the 1 because you're really just going to resolve the 1 in the duel. The second one's usually kind of a brick sometimes, and I mean the negate's good, but I just like the 1 just for the cards. More 3-0s. We played the 3 Supreme King, the 1 gate. A lot of people are playing 2 gate. I just play 1 gate, making this a lot smaller and more efficient as I possibly can. 3 Chronograph, pretty standard, and the 1 Time Gazer. Don't really need to say much about these cards. They're just really good, and really good initial starter cards. For the 1-0s and the Magicians, we're playing 1 Purple Poison, 1 Oath Dragon, 1 Jinkiji Magician, 1 Dragon Pit, and 1 Black Fang. Going ahead, I probably would, if I had to make changes, I'll make Oath Dragon a 2 of and maybe a Purple Poison a 2 of, because sometimes you really need to load scale. But the Jinkiji comes in for that too, because it's also a low scale and does really work against like Thunder Dragon, negating light monster effects, and it's just really good. Dragon Pit's really good because it's a level 7, helps you get into your combo plays. It's really good against Alter guys because the ability to discard like a worm or just anything you need in the grave is really good. And Black Fang is just really good magician. The 1 real monster we play in the deck is Silent Boots. It's just for the combo searches, and it's really it's good. I don't even know what to say. For spells, 3 Allure. Just the draw power is really nice. I played Desires, but now that I'm playing so many 1-0s, I don't want to banish all my 1-0s. 3 Duelist Alliance, and for the Duelist Alliance target, 3 Pen Call.
Does 3 Duelist Alliance clog at all?
At times it does, but we're really just trying to see our magicians as fast as we can. So the way to get to it as fast as we can is just maximizing ways to get to it. And if you open 2, you can always search 1 and dump it off of the Pen Call, and it just opens up your hand a little bit more. But yeah, we're just trying to get to the magicians as fast as we can. 1-off spells, we play the 1 Foolish, 1 Dragon Shrine, and then the rank up spell to get it to the Yuga.
Why just 1 shrine?
Because Foolish and Shrine are basically doing the same in the deck. They're dumping Dark Worm into the grave. There's 1 Shrine, 2 really clogs, because if you already used it, it's the same thing. So these are 2 the same cards, dumping practically the same target. And this one can also dump Silent Boots if you need it in the graveyard as well. So pretty much. And then we only play 2 trap cards. We play Time Pendulum Graph and Fog Blade. Time Pendulum Graph is really good because generally your scales are going to be under Pendulum Call. So this is just really good, targeting the scale, targeting the monster, and then the second effect, if it doesn't destroy 2 cards, I believe, send another card to the graveyard. So this is nuts. It stole a lot of games for me. And a Fog Blade is really good if you can't make the Yuga play, or even if you can always set this, and the turn after Yuga is summoned, you can just use this, and it's good reoccurring the Link guy from the graveyard, or the boots if you need it to make an extra Link play. It's amazing. And that's pretty much it for the main deck. It's 41 cards, nothing too serious. And just go ahead to the extra deck. For synchros, we're playing Savage Dragon, Ignister, and Meteor Burst. Savage Dragon just recently came out, and this is probably one of the best generic level 8 synchros in the game. Being able to equip the link and having multiple negates it's amazing. The Ignister, a lot of people are deciding to try to cut this, but I wouldn't at all, because this helps you push through boards that somewhat may be unbreakable.
And you can spin Sky Striker cards.
Yeah, spin Sky Striker cards, just gets them out of the graveyard, and that's pretty good. And the Meteor Burst, just in case we need to extend with like one of our scales, and the effect that negates all effects in the battle phase is kind of relevant, and it comes up sometimes. Yeah, that's the synchros that we play. For the XYZs, we play the 1 Kali Yuga, the 1 Rebellion Dragon to get into the Kali Yuga, Absolute, pretty standard, Naruto, 101 Silent Honor Arc, Tornado Dragon, and Abyss Dweller. So for the Honor Arc, we're playing this for the Sky Striker matchup, just being able to take the links in the extra monster zone so they don't get like raise effect, or they don't have their effects period. Like taking a Kagari is always nice. Taking Kagari is always nice, or Shizuku is always nice. This card is only in here for the rank up play. It's not really relevant other than that, because you can summon it off of Absolute Dragon, and then Kali Yuga is the start of the show. Being able to shut down all effects on the field for the rest of the turn, even if this leaves the field, is amazing, and it just really stuns the opponent. And say if they have to set like 5 back row at the end of the turn, you can always heavy store him with his effect and protect their scales, because they'll be on their pendulum call. And that's it for the XYZs. 1 fusion, because we're just playing the 1 vortex. I kind of want to cut this, but if we can't make the Kali Yuga play, we always can go into this and then set up with more negates, because at the end of the day, it still is a pendulum deck, and if you can't stop your opponent from playing, you can always make it a lot harder for them. For links, we play 1 Metaltron, 1 Rusty, 1 Electromite, and 1 Decode Underclock Taker. But these links are just pretty standard. I was playing Unicorn. I probably put it back in to replace the Vortex, but I think these are really good. Or Lanfernicus. Lanfernicus would be really good as well, because it points the diagonal like this. So, but the Underclocks for the combo. Electromite, if we could play more, we will always play more. Rusty, this card's actually amazing. And Metaltron, just in case, you know, if we need it. That's pretty much it. For the side's pretty much up to you, depending on where you stay, like where your locals is and what's running around in your locals. But for me, at least, I play the Gamma with the driver. I play 3 Kaijus, 2 of the dark, and the 1 Earth. The 1 Earth is because it's really small, and the dark is because it's also a level 7. And you can always banish it off of Allure. And we play 2 Danko. If you can play 3, play 3. I just felt like I really didn't have the space to play 3, but 2 Danko worked perfectly fine. We play 3 Hey True Nade. This card is absolutely nuts. Just being able to play this against Altergeist or like any back row heavy decks and have them look at you and like, what the fuck just happened? It's really nice. And if this resolves, you're ultimately probably going to end up winning the game past that point. And for the last card, we're just playing 3 Red Reboot. See, if you can't see this card or the dank goes, you just put the Red Reboots in. And we just really don't like trap decks here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole deck. And it's fun. It's fun to play. It's a lot like skill based. It feels a lot fluid when you're moving through all the cards. It feels kind of natural. Coming from Royal Chalice to this, it's a good change actually, because it's more in my comfort zone and it just helps. But yeah, that's the deck profile. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you have any comments on it. See if you anything you want to change, and I can always discuss it with you in the comments. But peace out, Sauce Mandela.